Taylor Swift has postponed her concert in Rio de Janeiro after a fan died at her Eras tour.
These are some of Taylor Swift's saddest moments of her life. There was a fan that passed away at her Eras tour.
Well, Taylor Swift is mourning the loss of a fan who died before her show in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
During Taylor Swift's Eras tour show in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil in November 2023, a fan video surfaced online revealing Taylor Swift appearing to struggle for breath after performing Bejeweled. And following this, Taylor Swift announced the next day that she would be postponing her concert, and this was to prioritize the safety of her fans as well as her fellow performers and the crew. And this decision, by the way, was influenced by the unfortunate incident involving Ana Clara Benavides. She was a woman who attended Taylor Swift's concert and later experienced cardiac arrest due to extreme temperatures, leading to her passing.
23-year-old Ana Clara Benavides became unwell during last night's show, later dying in hospital.
Ana had documented her excitement for the Eras tour on social media, showcasing the hours that she spent waiting in line for a good spot in the stadium. And reports are saying that Taylor Swift is just taking this really bad. There was also the incident involving Kanye West back in 2009. While Taylor Swift bore no wrongdoing, this moment triggered a chain of unfortunate events for her. It marked the beginning of a major feud between Taylor and Kanye, and other celebrities saw it as an opportunity to engage in some drama with Taylor Swift as well. During the VMA Awards back in 2009, Kanye West stormed the stage while Taylor Swift was delivering her acceptance speech for Best Female Video, and he grabbed the microphone from her and pretty much said that Beyonce deserved to win the award instead of her. Ouch.
Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish, but Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
Taylor was understandably left speechless and shocked as Kanye West interrupted her glory moment, robbing her of the joy of winning the award. While Kanye West did later admit in an interview that his actions were wrong, the damage was already done. Taylor Swift had a documentary also, and it was called Miss Americana. In it, Taylor Swift opens up about her struggles with body image. She candidly expresses her seeing pictures of herself daily actually affects her negatively. Taylor, in her own words, admits, and I quote, "It's not good for me to see pictures of myself every day." And this revealed that she often gets triggered by comments or images where she feels criticized for her appearance, leading her to adopt unhealthy habits like restricting her food intake. She reflects on the pressures of achieving the ideal body of a woman and calling it effing impossible. Over time, Taylor Swift has gained a healthier perspective on things and is now content with being a size 6 instead of aiming to be a size 0. Something else that Taylor Swift experienced was her mother's cancer diagnosis, and she actually sang about it through her song Soon You'll Get Better on her album Lover. Soon you'll get better. And in the track, she shares that her mother's illness served as a big wake-up call, and it shifted her perspective away from trivial concerns that she had. Taylor Swift reflects on the profound impact of her mom undergoing chemotherapy, and she started to question the significance of online opinions that people had of her, and maybe online opinions that she had of some people, just all the petty stuff. When you compare it to a loved one's health crisis, it's nothing in comparison to that. The lyrics convey the deep emotional journey spawned by the challenges of dealing with her mom's sickness. So yeah, major turning point for Taylor Swift. Also, in another sad moment during a rainy concert in Tampa, Taylor Swift performed the song Clean from her 1989 album. And this performance marked the 1-year anniversary of her SA court case. Taylor Swift reflected on the huge impact of the trial where she accused DJ David Mueller of touching her in a very dehumanizing way during a meet and greet. Despite facing a lawsuit from DJ David Mueller, Taylor Swift, she countersued for $1. This was just a symbolic action though, and she actually won. She wasn't trying to get money, she was just trying to make a point here to say that this was not okay. Because this experience left a lasting imprint on Taylor Swift, leading her to acknowledge that certain things become unchangeably different after going through something like this.
Celebrities are also real people, and sometimes really embarrassing things can happen to them on stage.
Taylor Swift is known for her stellar fashion. As much as she does her best to look her best and avoid all kind of embarrassment, stuff just happens. Here are some of the most embarrassing Taylor Swift wardrobe malfunctions. Taylor Swift broke her heel. On November 21st, 2023, during her third show in Brazil, Taylor Swift accidentally snapped the heel of her boot while performing in front of a massive crowd.
You feel amazing right now.
A broken Louboutin boot didn't stop Taylor from continuing her Eras Tour show.
Despite the unexpected mishap, Taylor Swift powered through the concert, finishing her Lover set with one heel intact and the other foot gracefully extending to compensate for the missing heel. Her performance, standing on one heel with an outstretched foot, brought to mind a scene from the recent Barbie movie by Greta Gerwig, where Margot Robbie similarly pulled off a comparable move.
Hey Barbie.
Also, back in 2011, during a concert in St. Louis, Missouri, the 21-year-old Taylor Swift at the time faced an embarrassing moment when she experienced a wardrobe malfunction while performing You Belong With Me. Her blue dress unexpectedly blew up in the middle of the song, and Taylor Swift swiftly swatted down her skirt, laughed off the incident, and continued with her song. According to a close friend, this actually occurred because somebody had pointed the wind machine in the wrong direction. Taylor Swift also faced a very embarrassing moment at the BBMAs back in 2018 when her custom Versace gown led to a wardrobe malfunction. Stepping onto the red carpet to accept her first award in 2 years, Taylor accidentally revealed a little bit more than intended down there, catching the attention of all the photographers. Taylor had also effortlessly handled another wardrobe malfunction at the 2021 Grammys when her Oscar de la Renta dress tore at the seam. The rip occurred in a spot that you couldn't really notice under Taylor Swift's right arm, making it a pretty minor malfunction, but Taylor Swift went on to win the Album of the Year award for Folklore, turning the mishap into a big no-deal moment. So yeah, it was a minor malfunction, but a malfunction nonetheless. There's also another time where her strap became undone. During Taylor Swift's performance at the iHeartRadio Music Festival back in 2012, everything went smoothly, but a minor wardrobe malfunction added a touch of unpredictability to her performance. A fan accidentally tugged too hard on Taylor Swift's outfit, causing the strap to come undone. Fortunately for Taylor Swift, she had a sequined shirt underneath her dress, saving her from any embarrassment. For this performance, Taylor had actually kicked off her 30-minute set with her song Sparks Fly, and she completed the song without adjusting the strap, and she smoothly transitioned into a costume change. The malfunctions just keep on coming. Taylor Swift experienced an onstage mishap during a concert in Australia when she accidentally unzipped her bodysuit while transitioning in to perform her song King of My Heart. In a video capturing the moment, Taylor Swift, in the process of removing her robe, realized her bodysuit was fully unzipped, and with a visible oops expression, she promptly zipped it back up, and she acknowledged the crowd with a head tilt, and she continued her performance. There was another incident where T Swift had a wardrobe mishap at the 2013 Golden Globes, where part of her bra was exposed in her burgundy gown. Wearing a beautiful fishtail Donna Karan gown with sheer panels down the sides, Taylor unintentionally revealed her stick-on bra while posing on the red carpet. Now this next malfunction, Taylor Swift, she played it off like a boss. In April of 2023, in a concert in Tampa, Florida, as part of her Eras US tour, Taylor had another slip up. While performing her song Lavender Haze in a purple outfit featuring an oversized sparkly t-shirt dress and fur coat, her garter belt began to slip. And then she walked over to a backup dancer and suddenly asked for help, making it appear as if it was all part of the show. Taylor Swift is a master performer and a perfectionist, but no matter how talented and dedicated she is, Taylor is not immune to experiencing her fair share of bad moments that she wished never happened. Here are some of the worst Taylor Swift Eras Tour moments that no one saw coming. In the final leg of Taylor Swift's Eras Tour in Brazil, an unexpected wardrobe mishap occurred. While on stage, one of her Christian Louboutin heels broke, and it prompted Taylor Swift to deviate from the script completely to address the situation. And she handled it like a boss.
Making me feel amazing right now.
A broken Louboutin boot didn't stop Taylor from continuing her Eras Tour show.
In a spontaneous move, she tore off the bottom half of the damaged heel and tossed it to a fan in the audience. Undeterred by the broken heel, Taylor continued the performance, but she had to improvise a little bit because, she risked falling over, and that couldn't happen. As Taylor Swift's Eras Tour continued to progress, there was a challenging situation that unfolded when she arrived in Latin America, facing one of the most severe heat waves on record. Rio experienced temperatures close to 100 degrees Fahrenheit during Taylor Swift's concert on November 17th, 2023. While performing in a stadium filled with nearly 60,000 people, Taylor noticed some people struggling due to the intense heat. Taylor then interrupted her performance as fans began screaming for water, literally. And in a thoughtful move, she urged her staff to distribute water to anyone in the crowd who needed it.
Very hot, so when somebody says they need water when it's this hot, they really need it. Do you see this? Do you see it?
Afterwards, fans praised Taylor for her quick response, but despite her efforts, reports from Brazilian news outlets revealed that almost 1,000 people fainted, with some of those people throwing up because of the heat. Even one fan, Ana Clara Benavides Machado, unfortunately, she ended up losing her life.
23-year-old Ana Clara Benavides became unwell during last night's show, later dying in hospital.
Alright guys, so this next moment could have ended badly. During Taylor Swift's performance in Buenos Aires, Argentina, an unexpected incident happened as concert goers started throwing items at her on stage. Taylor Swift, in response, deviated from her routine and she addressed the fans that were doing this. And she shared her concerns for safety, especially of her team and her staff. And this is what she said.
And just because communication means having gentle, healthy boundaries, it really freaks me out when stuff gets thrown on the stage.
Because if it's on the stage, then a dancer could trip on it. And of course, tripping on something like that could end in very fatal outcomes. While acknowledging the fans' intention to give her presents, Taylor kindly requested this.
But just, can you please not throw them on the stage? I love you so much.
Luckily, no unfortunate mishaps occurred on stage because of this. Yeah, Taylor wanted to shut that down real quick before anything major happened. Another one of Taylor Swift's worst moments happened while performing Champagne Problems. Taylor encountered a hiccup on the camera playing a C major chord instead of an F major.
Oh, I got too much.
In a spontaneous and candid moment, Taylor Swift broke protocol and she openly admitted her mistake to the audience. She humorously said this to the audience.
I have had 2 months off. I practiced this so many times. You thought you came here to see a professional.
Her fans, of course, embraced the moment and they turned it into a meme online and they referred to the event as Eras Tour Comeback. Another big oops by Taylor Swift happened while performing her song Last Kiss during the Kansas City leg of her Eras Tour. She completely forgot the lyrics to her music while performing, and this is what she said. Oh my god, the words. We have this rule on this tour where if I mess up a song, I have to play it again or some other thing on the tour so that I can avenge myself. I got excited, I got too excited. Will you allow me the honor of staying over?
Loving him is like driving a million miles, I ride it down.
An 11-time Grammy-winning musician and one of the biggest stars in the world. The one, the only, Taylor Swift, everybody.
Welcome to the Eras Tour.
Pop superstar Taylor Swift's new concert film may have been #1 at the box office last week.
Get ready for the worst Taylor Swift Eras Tour moments no one saw coming, part 2. There's a time when Taylor Swift swallowed a literal bug. Nature had a surprise in store for Taylor Swift at a Summer Eras Tour concert. In Chicago, Taylor Swift had an unexpected guest, a bug that she accidentally swallowed. Taking it in stride, she humorously commented, "Oh, delicious," after a coughing moment on stage.
Oh, delicious.
Taylor's piano also started playing by itself. Creepy.
Literally, it was like a water park under the stage. You have no idea. Did you hear that?
In May of 2023, Taylor Swift's piano went haywire in the rain, playing a spontaneous tune, and she hilariously reacted with a surprised face. And she said, "Oh my, do you hear that? Is that happening for you too?"
Did you hear that? Is that happening for you too?
More technical difficulties for Taylor Swift after her microphone also stopped working.
Is it gonna work?
It's definitely a classic concert mishap. During an Eras Tour performance, Taylor Swift's mic decided to take a break, and she had to tap and even shout into it to make it start working again. Eventually, a crew member came to the rescue with a brand new microphone though. In a TikTok video that was captured on camera, it had a caption from a fan that said, "I love how Taylor's immediate reaction to her mic not working is to scream and beat the F out of it." That's not the only time Taylor Swift yelled though. There was a moment where Taylor Swift had to yell at her security guard. In a surprising moment at her Eras Tour in Philadelphia, Taylor Swift intervened when a fan was being hassled by security. While performing Bad Blood on May 7th, 2023, Taylor paused the performance and positioned at the end of a stage section, a fan attempted to approach the barricade to catch a glimpse of Taylor. So assertively, Taylor informed the guard that was blocking off the fan, and she said, "She's fine, she wasn't doing anything." But then, in a louder voice, Taylor Swift yelled, "Hey, stop!" Now, there were some fans that were criticizing security for being way too aggressive in instructing fans to move away from the barricades. Luckily though, Taylor Swift stepped in, and that's classic Taylor Swift right there, always looking out for her fans. Taylor also faced a pretty typical wardrobe malfunction during her Eras Tour. Embracing the ethos of shake it off, she encountered a moment when her purple fur coat became entangled with her lavender dress while performing Lavender Haze. Next up, let's talk about the dive door. So Taylor Swift's amazing dive door special effect is designed to transition between songs by creating the illusion of her diving and swimming along the stage's runway. Well, it had a malfunction during one of her performances. In this instance, the door failed to open at the right time, and this briefly left Taylor Swift stranded. Good thing though, she checked before diving, because yeah, that could have ended badly. If it wasn't open, she would have fell flat on her face.